My name is Darren Lamoureux, a resident of Saskatchewan, Canada. I wish to request to you to join us in our last stand to stop the extinction of the last big five wildlife in Africa. I request that we all donate and support Dr. Joseph Mburu and his team in their next great mission to Africa to mount the last effort to stop wildlife extinction. All the majestic big five, the elephants, giraffes, lions, zebras, rhinos, and hippos will be extinct by 2020. We need Dr. Joseph in Kenya today because it is a race against time. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these shocking statistics to appreciate the true tragedy that is awaiting us. One elephant is killed every 15 minutes. With 35,000 killed every year, elephants will be extinct by 2029. Please let us stop elephant extinction by donating to Dr. Joseph's mission to Africa. Every 8 minutes, one rhino is killed in Africa. The western black African rhino became extinct around 2003. Yet Africa's president never took stock of that painful tragedy. They took no measures to stop further decline. Consequently, the white northern rhino became extinct in the wild in 2006. Today, only 3 northern white rhinos exist in a zoo. We are thus seeing the last northern white rhinos, a tragic loss indeed. If the remaining rhinos and other wildlife have to survive, we have only one option: helping Dr. Joseph Mburu, a passionate wildlife conservationist, become the next president of Kenya in 2017. Dr. Joseph will stop wildlife extinction. He will ensure their population triples in a few years. Let us donate to his efforts. What about the lions, the cheetahs, and the giraffes? 90% of lions are gone in Kenya. There are less than 1,700 lions alive, with over 100 killed every year. Lions will be extinct by 2029. But Dr. Joseph, as the president of Kenya, Africa, will not allow this to happen. Dr. Joseph has developed measures that will guarantee the survival of lions and all wildlife for thousands of years to come. Cheetahs are already extinct in Asia. Kenya has less than 190 cheetahs alive. They will be extinct any time. Let us partner with Dr. Joseph to stop their extinction. Over 4,000 giraffes are killed annually in Africa. That is over 300 giraffes per month. Giraffes will become extinct in 2030, but Dr. Joseph will triple their numbers once elected president of Kenya. Let us donate to Joseph's efforts so that he realizes this good goal on our behalf. Less than 1,600 Grevy's zebras are alive today. They are extinct in all countries except Kenya and Ethiopia. Over 60 Grevy's zebras are killed every year in Kenya. This will be extinct by 2020. Dr. Joseph will provide around-the-clock protection to Grevy's zebras and all other wildlife. Ladies and gentlemen, our efforts have managed to delay the extinction of wildlife, perhaps waiting for this very lucky day when a wildlife conservationist president like Dr. Joseph emerges in Africa for the first time. Our success has been hampered by a lack of support of governments and presidents. Despite our enormous efforts, more and more wildlife will continue to decline, showing the now extremely long list of endangered species. Some have become extinct as we watch helplessly. I am very pleased that for the first time we have a presidential candidate in Kenya, Africa, who is dedicated to wildlife conservation with all of his heart, Dr. Joseph Mburu. Dr. Joseph is a visionary leader. We can count on his word, for he means what he says. In our conservation efforts, the missing link has been a leader in the government in Africa dedicated fully to the conservation of wildlife. With Dr. Joseph's election, that missing link dilemma is now resolved. Let us donate whatever we can to help Dr. Joseph Mburu win the Kenyan elections in August 2017. You can donate online as shown on the screen, www.jmburu.com or africagoodgovernancenow.org. You can also send a check from Regina Center for Good Governance Assistance Development Africa at 19 Hayes Crescent, S4X 1B1, Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada.
Fellow wildlife lovers and conservationists, it is my considered view that we now need to change tack in our battle to save the ever and now fast dwindling stock of every wildlife species in Africa, including, sadly, the Big Five. But I must congratulate you for your efforts that you have helped delay wildlife extinction. Without your efforts, no elephants, rhinos, or lions will be alive today in Africa. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. But we need a new strategy if our dreams of sustaining wildlife for current and future generations is to succeed. This new option guarantees rapid increase of wildlife and the zero decline of wildlife. The solutions is to have a president committed to wildlife conservation. Dear friends, all the majestic African big five wildlife are all headed in the way of dinosaurs, mastodons, and the woolly mammoth, among others. All these became extinct. We must stop this from happening to elephants, lions, cheetahs, zebras, giraffes, and all wildlife alive today. But as long as African presidents remain aloof on wildlife conservation, this iconic wildlife will be extinct by the 2020s. Today, there is no single president in Africa who is committed to wildlife conservation beyond written speeches. Top government officials have been implicated in poaching and trade of wildlife trophies. That's why we need a president committed to wildlife conservation elected in Africa. If not so, this majestic wildlife will soon become bedtime and fireplace stories. The stories will go like this. Long time ago, there lived animals called elephants, lions, giraffes, hippos, and rhinos. Please, let this not be the legacy that we leave behind for our children. In August 2017, Kenya will be electing a new president. I will be a presidential candidate in that election. I am committed 100% to the conservation of wildlife. I need your help. Please let us partner in this noble cause of saving our last remaining wildlife. My candidature provides a rare window of opportunity that would guarantee the indefinite survival of wildlife. I seek your financial support. Please bear with me while I first introduce myself. I was born in Kenya in 1966. In a house, I hold PhD in politics and development of York. I am an accomplished professor at the University of Regina in Canada. I have worked for the governments of Canada and Kenya. Due to my concern for wildlife, my master's degree thesis focused on wildlife situation in Kenya. Wildlife conservation is at the heart of my presidential platform. I can't just watch helplessly as entire wildlife is being wiped out, yet the leadership in Africa is just idling around. I have developed 30 policy measures that I will implement to conserve Kenyan wildlife. I will make Kenya the world capital of wildlife. I will invite the United Nations to help fight poachers and trade in illegal trophies. I will establish the Kenya International Wildlife Conservation Team, and please, you are welcome to join it. My government will invite you to own a lion, elephant, giraffe, buffalo, hippo, or any other wildlife of your choice in the Kenyan bush while you live in your own country. We shall name the animal after you, and we shall put a microchip in it bearing your name. You can pass it over to your children as an inheritance. You can monitor its movement from wherever you are. Please help. Please donate to this emergency cause. I need to tour every corner of Kenya, enlightening all communities about the need to protect the wildlife. I will hold these seminars and conferences everywhere, in schools, villages, universities, and mosques. I seek for your donation of any amount, whether it is $5, $10, or any other amount. Please help us by mobilizing your friends and networks to donate and partner with us in this great global and worthy cause. Let me assure you this, I am confident that with your support, we shall win this election if we raise $100,000. Let me also reiterate one critical issue. My presidency is not and will not be about politics. It is not about political vengers and adventures. It's about saving wildlife populations. It's about human development. Friends, that Africa's wildlife will be extinct by 2020 is not in doubt. We need to stop it. Please, let us save the lions. Please, let us save the elephants. Please, let us save the giraffes. Let us save the hyenas. Please, let us save the monkeys and sea turtles. Let us save zebras. Let us save the last rhino and the hippo that is remaining. Let us save the antelopes, such as the hirolas, chatunga, and mountain bongos. Let us save the cheetahs. Kindly donate so that we leave a great legacy for future generations. We need $100,000 for us to move forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are confronting a matter of life and death. These are weighty matters. Dr. Joseph has come to all of us in the world asking for help. Let us help him become the President of Kenya by donating to his vision. It doesn't matter which country you're from. Our focus is to save the wildlife. This is our last stand, our last hope, and our last opportunity to save Africa's wildlife, as they will be extinct in just 10 years unless Dr. Joseph becomes the President of Kenya. It is an emergency call. It is a painful reality. We need to raise $100,000 for Dr. Joseph Mburu. This will enable him to hold over 10,000 meetings with communities across Kenya. Donate any amount to help Dr. Joseph win the Kenyan presidential elections so that we stop wildlife extinction. Any donations from 5, 10, 20, 50, and for those who can afford it, $100 or any amount would be greatly appreciated. With Joseph as President of Kenya, our wildlife conservation voice will now be heard. Again, please, donations can be made online at www.jmburu.com, or you can visit our website at africagoodgovernancenow.org. For those who want to send a check, please send it to Regina Center for Good Governance and Systems Development in Africa, 19 Hayes Crescent, S4X1B1, Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Again, I want to wish you, thank you for your support, and I want to thank you for your donation.